Hey ladies, in the spirit of the blog I've written this month and the podcast I did this month, and just like this whole theme of protein, I thought it would be fun to show you one of my high protein recipes. I know that especially during the summer, a lot of us don't want to eat big, heavy meals with big servings of meat. I know I don't, and most of my clients don't either, but just because it's hot doesn't mean that we all of a sudden don't need our protein. So I am going to show you how to make chicken salad if you've never made it before. I make it paleo friendly because I am paleo. So the easiest thing for me to do, I'm going to grab a plate. So what I do is I order rotisserie chicken from Costco. I have it delivered. So I know a lot of grocery stores, like if you don't have a Costco near you, I know a lot of grocery stores also do the rotisserie chicken. So you can see right here that we eat the dark meat. We are dark meat fans. And I don't apologize. Like the fat that comes with dark meat is fine. Your body knows what to do with it. So we'll eat the dark meat, and then we have all of this beautiful chicken breast left. But truth be told, I'm not a fan of chicken breast by itself. I don't like it. It's dry. I don't enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, great. Then eat your chicken breast and broccoli. I'm super proud of you. But for those of you who maybe feel the way I do about chicken breast, or those of you who just want something cool to eat during the summer that gives you a high protein punch, this is a great option. So anyway, I have my rotisserie chicken, and I'm just going to shred it with my fingers. You can use, sometimes I do use a knife just to cut it into chunks, and I will just strip this carcass of all of the meat that's left on it and throw it into a bowl. I do prefer it shredded to chunky. The last batch I did was chunky, and like it was okay. Like I ate it, it was fine, it was good. But I do prefer it more shredded. So anyway, that will be step one. That's my chicken. Okay, so now I'm going to put in my fruits and vegetables. So today I'm doing some grapes and a little bit of red onion. And you can tell this is from earlier. Like I try and use what I have. So I have some purple onion left over from the last time I made this. I also have, if you can see, like already chopped up carrots. I'm gonna do some more. I'll peel them and then chop them. And I'll do some celery. A lot of times I'll also do apple. I just don't have apple right now, and it'll be fine. So I'm gonna get busy slicing and dicing and chopping, and I will throw all of these into the bowl with the chicken. So I will show you what that looks like. Just working on my celery now. You know, it's interesting. I usually use celery, but I was thinking the other day, how cool would it be to use broccoli instead? Because let's be honest about celery, y'all. There ain't a whole lot going on. No. Like I've tried to like get behind celery. I can't do it. It doesn't taste that great. It's also not that nutritious. So this is just a holdover. I've got a huge bag of celery I got from Costco. So I'm just like, okay, well, I am going to finish off the celery, and then I am going to try broccoli. Probably not the floret part, right? But the stems, I think, would be really good chopped up to put in chicken salad. I am someone who peels my veggies. I know not all people do, especially like carrots, but I do personally. So anyway, that's what I do. I peel my carrots. If you're wondering what that click clacking is in the background, it's totally my son in the living room playing his computer games. Okay, we're just chopping up the carrots. Some of these are a little bit bigger than I'd like. It's so funny because you can tell like what my mood is by how big I slice and dice vegetables. Like there are some days where I'm just like, dicing is not going to happen today. Like we are getting rough chopped, and that is it. So you just cut your vegetables however the hell you want to cut your vegetables at any given time, right? A little bit of purple onion. It's pretty small as it is. So I'm just gonna finish it off and throw it in the bowl. Sometimes it's chopped really nicely and diced. Sometimes it's just like this. I don't care. Like, it's just food. Cut your onions however the hell you want to cut your onions. Okay, and then the last ingredient I'm putting in here today are my grapes. I like them cut in half. I've tried putting them in whole. Not my favorite. I wish it was though, because that would be easier. But anyway, just slice my grapes. I'll put these in there, and then I'll start doing like seasoning and stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to put some seasoning on it. This is a clean paleo seasoning. It's from Nourish Plate. The recipe is on Nourish Plate, and I think it's called homemade poultry seasoning. Anyway, it's fantastic. I use it in my chicken salads. I use it just like when I'm like doing chicken in my air fryer or on the grill. By the way, my air fryer, if you guys don't have an air fryer, freaking get an air fryer. They're amazing. I did not realize how cool they were. My partner got one and I was all sorts of jealous, so I went and got one. But anyway, it has like sage and rosemary and thyme, and I think it's got some nutmeg in it. Black pepper. It's delicious. It goes so well with poultry. So I just sprinkle some of this in there. Yay! Okay, that's probably enough. Probably too much. Okay, after putting the poultry seasoning on, I'm just gonna stir it up a little bit. I want to get that seasoning onto as much of the food as I can. And then I'm going to do something tonight that I actually haven't done before, but I've been like, oh my God, I need to try that and see if it's any good. So y'all get to watch me try something new in my chicken salad. And if you do it too, just keep in mind you're being guinea pigs. Okay, so the new thing I'm doing that I've not tried before is I'm putting eggs in my salad. So these are soft-boiled eggs. That's how I boil my eggs because I value the yolk. Yolks that are still liquid have a lot of nutrition. Their nutritional profile is very similar to offal meats or organ meats. So when I boil my eggs, I make sure to keep that yolk runny, and like when I fry them up for breakfast, I also keep a runny yolk. So I'm going to peel these bad boys and throw them in the chicken salad and then stir them up. So anyway, I just thought I would show you. I don't know if you can see it, but you like that yolk is still very runny. I'll show you. I'm gonna chop up this white first. And like even the whites are still kind of jelly towards the middle. For some people that may not be palatable, and I get that, and that's fine. But like here you can see how runny that yolk is, and I love that. I absolutely love that taste, and the texture doesn't bother me. I think the whole thing's pretty delightful. So I'll just stick one of these in my mouth and eat it. But anyway, I was eating my chicken salad the other day, and it kind of took me back, just like the flavors and the texture, to my childhood. My mother would always make macaroni salad during the summer, and I loved it. It was good. But I don't eat macaroni now. But I was like, oh, but like my favorite part of the macaroni salad was actually always the eggs and the pickles. And so I was just like, well, I don't eat macaroni, but I wonder if this would be good in my chicken salad. Hence me trying this in my chicken salad. We'll see how it turns out. I'm optimistic. I think it'll be good. So anyway, I'm gonna finish with this egg, and then I'll show you how to finish this off. Okay, so I've got both my eggs in there. I only went with 2 eggs this time because I was like, oh, let me start small. Watch next time I make this, it's like 8 eggs. But anyway, just stirring it gently, wanting to get the yolk on the other food that's in here. Spread that delicious flavor around. All right, and then like the last step, well, almost last step, is the mayonnaise. So I know you're like, oh my god, mayonnaise! I use a special kind of mayonnaise. So you can make your own mayonnaise. I don't know if you've ever tried that. It's a little tricky, but you know, after a few failed attempts, I finally got the hang of it. It is the most delicious mayonnaise I've ever had. Like homemade mayonnaise is so good. However, it is a pain in the ass, and it does take time. So I don't have that kind of time, and honestly, I'm kind of running low on patience with my current lifestyle. So I'm like, how would I save my patience for my kids? And you know, just buy some mayonnaise. So the kind I buy is Primal Kitchen. It's backwards for me. Is that backwards for you? I don't know. Anyway, Primal Kitchen. And it's made with avocado oil. So the big thing for me with mayonnaise is that most of them are made with like vegetable oils, you know, canola oil, sometimes some seed oils. I try very hard to stay away from those. I do believe, and I always advise my clients, that they cause inflammation and other problems in the human body. So I avoid them. I do, however, really like avocado oil. That's one of those high quality, healthy oils that I'm very happy to have in my diet. And this mayonnaise is made with that. There's also no sugar. This is all, this is paleo. So it fits in my diet. And let me grab a clean spoon. I'm just gonna take some out. I have a friend and she's always like, I'm gonna measure with my heart, or like, I measure with my heart, and I feel that so much. Ladies, just measure with your heart. Measure with your heart. It's so much easier. And there are fewer dishes. So just gonna, I put a blob in there. It's like a big serving spoonful. I'm not gonna lie to you, I enjoy quite a bit of mayonnaise in my chicken salad. It just keeps it moist. I found that if I don't put enough mayonnaise and I have it for a few days, which I generally do, my kids don't really eat this, and that's fine. It's not for them, it's for me. But anyway, if I have it in the refrigerator a few days and I don't have enough mayonnaise in it, the chicken starts to dry out. We don't want that. So anyway, I'm gonna put just a little bit more in, so I don't end up with dry chicken. So I will eat this for the next couple days. It probably lasts me anywhere between 2 and 3 days. And I'll have it, I love having it for breakfast, because in America, like, we just don't eat high protein breakfast. All of our breakfast meats are processed shit. I said it. It's processed shit. And stuff like bacon, even if you get the stuff that's like not processed, it's fat. It's not protein. I'm not saying don't enjoy it, but it's not a protein heavy hitter. It is a fat heavy hitter. So I love having this in my refrigerator. I can come home from the gym, and as soon as I've cooled down enough and my stomach has settled a little bit, I can go ahead and have some of this chicken salad. Okay, now for the nuts. Okay, and then kind of like the final little crowning jewel are nuts. So I have some walnuts here. I happen to like walnuts with my chicken salad. I also like have pecans. Those taste good too. And then this is, you get to see me try something else that's new. I'm choking on a walnut. Pumpkin seeds. So I'm just gonna do a few, but I love the nutritional value of pumpkin seeds. They have calcium, they have magnesium, they have phosphorus, like the magnesium count on these, you guys. So for a quarter cup, that's 40% of your magnesium for someone who's on a 2,000 calorie diet. Very few of us are on a 2,000 calorie diet. So these are a great source of magnesium, and magnesium is one of those, seriously, it's a walnut, is one of those nutrients that our bodies just like burn through just a mile a minute. They need so much magnesium. And so to have a food in the diet that delivers a hefty dose of magnesium is fantastic. So love these. Phosphorus is also really important, and especially as women. Phosphorus is one of those nutrients that has a part to play in bone health. So we do want to make sure that our phosphorus is sufficient as well. So anyway, the nutritional value on these is out of this world, and I'm trying really hard to bring them into my life a little bit more. I can't tell you like they're my favorite treat. I do not sit around eating pumpkin seeds. So this is just like something I'm adding. And that's the thing about health and nutrition. Like, it's a constant journey. Like, you'll work on something, you'll nail it, and then you will move on to the next thing. So be easy with yourself and be experimental and be curious. So you've seen, like, here I am videoing this recipe for you guys. And I'm doing something new and different with it. So anyway, I hope that this is helpful in some way. I hope that if you're struggling to figure out how to get your protein in, especially when it's hot, maybe give something like this a try. And when I say like this, I mean it. Like, find fruits and vegetables that are appealing to you. I love doing chicken. I know there are people who really enjoy tuna. I don't like tuna, so I use chicken. But make it your own and just try making something like this that is a protein heavy hitter that you can pull out of your fridge easily. Maybe you eat it for breakfast, maybe you eat it as a snack, maybe you're on the go a lot as either a mom or you travel for work, or maybe both, right? And you need something quick that you can throw in a lunch container and maybe put in a lunchbox with some ice packs. Like, it's a great option. So anyway, give it a try. I forgot a couple things. Lemon, just a little squeeze of lemon juice. It just brightens it up. So lemon, and then I do one more thing too. Hold on. Apple cider vinegar. Just a little. A little goes a long way. Here's hoping I get just a little. We shall see. Alright. Okay. Oh, in true cooking show fashion, I believe I'm supposed to take a bite of this and look super attractive while I do it. Ready? I'm so good at what I do. Bye.